Good morning, all of you. How are you all? So, class 9. Today we are going to discuss our second chapter of economics, that is people as a resource. What do you mean by this people as a resource? As you already read in class 8, our first chapter of geography, that is resource. Let us recall that chapter. Resource क्या था? What is resource? Resource means everything or anything that satisfies our need is called a resource. Okay, so that is the definition of resource. Now here, people as a resource. How you will consider that as a people as a resource? क्या people resource है? Yes, people are also a resource, or we can say all the human beings come in this category resource. Is am I resource? क्या मैं resource हूँ? Yes. क्या आप सभी you all are resource for me? Yes. So we work for together. I am giving you my service and you are taking my service. So that means we both are resource. So look at here. We will do the short recap of this chapter. This will show you that how we are what we are going to study in this chapter. Right? People is an asset. People क्या है? What is people? People is an asset. People क्या है? हमारी asset है. People is an asset. Human capital. People do two types of activities, that is economic and non-economic. That what is the role of education in human life? Then what is the role of health in human life? Now, what do you mean by unemployment? So these are the some key terms or the key points which we are going to study in this chapter. So first one is people as a asset. Human beings are considered as a resource where existing abilities and skills make them more resourceful. As we all know that there is only the skills and abilities of human being can make him more resourceful. Take the example, land, labor, capital we all have. But how to use them? Who will tell you? कि कौन कहने वाला है या who is going to acknowledge us about these materials? So this is only a human being or the people who can consider or who can know how to use these resources. Next, human capital. What are the human capital? The stock of skills and productive knowledge embodied in people. How the human use his skills and knowledge to enhance the other ability. कैसे हम अपने skills and knowledge के through अपने knowledge को और अपने skills को और enhance करते हैं? How? Economic activities, as we all know, the activities are divided into three parts. That is the primary, secondary, and tertiary. What do you mean by primary? Primary activities are regarded as agriculture activities. Secondary, that is related to manufacturing, and tertiary activities, which is related to service sector. They are the three types of services, or we can say the economic activity which is available in the market, or we can say the economic activity through which the people earn the monetary term. The people earn a monetary term. And what about the non-economic activity? Just take the example. If I am teaching in the school, that is the economic activity, because in this case I am giving my services, I am getting my salary. That is the economic activity. Just take the example of at home. If I am teaching my children at home, so I am not taking any monetary cash, right? So when I am not taking any compensation for teaching them, that is included in non-economic activity. Now, what is the role of education? By getting the education, we enhance our national income. What we enhance? We enhance our national income. That means skills plus knowledge plus enhance human dignity. Right? How the human dignity increases? By getting education. Or by getting education, we are directly or indirectly increasing the national income of our country. Got it? Now, what What is the role of health? If the person is healthy, then he will earn more efficiently. Got it? 9th class, are you getting my point or not? Yes? Now, there are two types of workers. If we talk about the unemployment, there are two types. One is seasonal and one is disguised. So all these are the some key points which we are going to study in this chapter. Right, class? Now, come to the next. People as an asset. This chapter views population as an asset rather than liability. What we have to become? हमें क्या बनना है? हमें asset बनना है, ना कि liability. What we want to become? We want to become an asset for the country, not a liability for the country. It refers to the working population in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. If the person has both the skills and ability, he can become the asset. Right? Just like other resources, people are a vital resource called human resource. As we take the factors of resource, take the example, factors of resource, right? As we all know, there are the four factors: land, labor, capital, and working capital and human. Right. So these are the four factors, and among all the four factors, human resource is one of the most important vital resource of the asset. Now, what is the human capital formation? How we become the asset? हम कैसे देश के लिए asset बनते हैं? How we become the asset for our family? When we get the proper education, when we get the proper training and healthcare of the existing human resource, it leads to a human capital formation. Human capital formation में when the human gets क्या लेता है? When it took proper education, proper skills, or we can say training, through which it enhances its quality of being human. Got it my point? Any doubt, class 9? Till this point, any doubt you can ask me. Okay, no problem. So shall we continue this chapter? Okay. Now come to the next point. This process adds to the productive power of the country, just like investing in physical capital. An educated and healthy population is an asset to the economy. If the person is well educated plus he is the healthy, then it becomes the asset for that economy. Now, what is the difference between the human resource and other resources? Human resource is physical appearance. Human beings can utilize other resources, land, physical capital to product output. हम क्या कर सकते हैं? ह्यूमन बीइंग इन सबको यूज करके क्या कर सकता है? एक प्रोडक्टिव आउटपुट दे सकता है. अगर आप लैंड को कहें कि लैंड plus physical capital both come together, can they give productive output? No, it could not be possible. It is only a human being which will give you the productive result of land and physical capital. Otherwise, land, physical capital and itself human also become the liability for the economy. Right? So human being is playing a very vital role in a resource. Land and physical capital cannot be used on their own. Land and physical capital cannot be used to their own. They require human input to become productive. Human capital is considered superior because it can make use of other resources also, because human have only the ability to think, human have ability to get knowledge, human have ability to enhance the skills by getting training, right? All these qualities the human have, not other resources have. Got it my point? Next, economic activities. Activities, as I told you just now, the activities which are done in terms of monetary return. In the simple manner, we can say activities which are done in getting monetary value, right? If you are getting monetary value of any activity, that means you are doing the economic activity. By providing your services, you are getting something. That is the economic activity. And it is classified into three sectors, that is primary, secondary and the tertiary. Primary is related to agriculture, forestry, mining, husbandry, fishing. Secondary is related to all types of manufacturing. Tertiary is related to all types of service. Now, if we talk about the market activities, activities performed for pay or profit, government services production for sale. Non-marketing activities, if we go for, if we do job for, if we do some social service for NGO. That means here I am giving my services but not getting any monetary return. Understood all? Okay. Now, quality of population. The quality of population depend on some factors. How was your population? How was your quality of population? First is depend on literacy rate. Second is health. Third is the skill formation. Literacy rate and educated population can better contribute to economic development. एक अच्छा बेहतर इंसान तभी बन सकता है when he was well literate, वो जब वो अच्छे से पढ़ा हुआ हो. He know how to enhance your skills and how you can utilize your power. Health, healthy person can work more efficiently. As we know, health is wealth. Health is wealth. So it is very important. Skill formation, acquiring a skill through training enhance the individual and national productivity. A literate and the healthy population is a significant aspect. Now, what is the role of education? Education helps individuals make better use of economic opportunities. It enhances national income, cultural richness, and the efficiency of the governance. It increases individual productivity, quality, and quantity. Education can improve an individual's economic status and develop social consciousness. Educated people are generally more aware of health and hygiene and leading to better overall health. So roles play, education plays a very important role in human life, how it become more productive, how he can use its all quality and quantity to improve his economic status in the society. What is the role of health? A healthy person affects the ability to realize their potential and fight illness. Healthy workers are more productive. Good health contributes significantly to a country's economic development. An unhealthy person can be a liability. That means if the person is earning more and more, but by earning he is giving half of his earning to his doctor. What is the use of earning? क्या मतलब हुआ उसका अर्न करने का? उसने आज जितना अर्न किया है due to illness, he is giving maximum of his income to the doctors or the hospital. Then what is the use of earning that? So it's better to be a good health. Now, unemployment. Unemployment means बेरोजगारी. क्या है? Unemployment means when I am doing nothing and I am getting nothing, that means we can say I am unemployed. मेरे पास कुछ भी काम करने के लिए नहीं है, मैं अपनी फैमिली के लिए और एक कंट्री के लिए, इकोनॉमी के लिए एक लायबिलिटी बन गई हूं. सो इट इज कॉल्ड अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट किसी भी तरह से हो सकता है. हाउ? When people who are willing to work at the privileged wages cannot find job. Read it statement again. Unemployment occurs when people who are willing to work, वो काम करना चाहता है, at the privileged wages cannot find job. वो जिस वेज पे काम करना चाहता है वो वेज उसको नहीं मिल रही है तो he will not do job. वो वहां पे काम नहीं करेगा. His expectations are high. So चाहकर भी वो काम नहीं कर पा रहा क्योंकि उसको जिस वेज पे काम करना है on that wage he is not getting. So he will leave the job. Now there are types of unemployment: seasonal, disguised and educated unemployment. पढ़ा लिखा है तब भी बेरोजगार है, वो कैसे अभी हम पढ़ते हैं. Now first point is seasonal unemployment, common in rural areas and where people are jobless during certain months. After the harvesting, what do people do? Suppose at the time of Rabi or the Kharif season, they grow that particular job, right? But after growing or harvesting that particular crop, what they will do? They are jobless at the time. They don't have any work to do. So that period is called seasonal unemployment. That period is called seasonal unemployment. एक time period के लिए जब वो काम कर लेते हैं, 4 month इन्होंने राबी का काम किया, 4 month इन्होंने खरीफ का काम किया, now they don't have any work to do. तो ये इनका जो बीच का टाइम सैचुरेशन बचता है, इसको हम क्या नाम देते हैं? सीजनल अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. Now disguised unemployment, more people are employed in a job than actually needed. एक particular area में, take the example, जैसे peasants हैं, farmers हैं, they have a small plot of land and they are around 5 family members. So all 5 family members are doing that particular job as they know their production is not going to be increased. क्योंकि लैंड उतना ही अवेलेबल रहेगा जितना उसमें ग्रो होगा, तो उसमें प्रोडक्शन में कोई इंक्रीमेंट नहीं होगा. Still all the family members are engaged in doing that particular type of activity. So that is called the disguised unemployment. इसकी जगह ये हो सकता था, instead of that they can do some other job also, right? But they are not doing other job, they are doing the same particular type of work. So that is called the disguised unemployment. Now educated unemployment, unemployment among educated youth in urban areas is a growing problem. आज के टाइम में जो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की प्रॉब्लम है दैट इज एजुकेटेड अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. लोग काम करना चाहते हैं लेकिन एक्सपेक्टेशंस इतनी हाई है वो उस सैलरी को नहीं पाते हैं तो वो जॉब छोड़ देते हैं. दे आर नॉट रेडी टू डू दैट. तो ये जो प्रॉब्लम है मोस्टली अर्बन एरियाज में देखी जाती है. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड द एजुकेटेड अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. नेक्स्ट इज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट लीड्स टू अ वेस्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज, इंक्रीजेस पॉवर्टी. अगर educated employment, educated person if he is not doing any job, that means he is wasting a human resource. किसको वेस्ट कर रहा है? वो ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को वेस्ट कर रहा है और पॉवर्टी को बढ़ावा दे रहा है. he is going towards the poverty and leads to social unrest. It is an indicator of a depressed economy. किसकी तरफ इशारा करता है? वो डिप्रेस इकोनॉमी की तरफ इशारा करता है. that means that human being become a liability for that economy, right? Class 9, any problem बच्चा यहाँ तक किसी को any doubt तो you can ask me. Okay, now come to the next point. Now what the government is doing, what the government initiatives are here. गवर्नमेंट क्या कर रही है हमारे ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को और एनहेंस करने के लिए, इस अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट को हटाने के लिए, राइट? The government has taken steps to improve the education such as सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, नवोदय विद्यालय, vocational streams, investment in healthcare infrastructure and programs to improve the health status of the population. देखिए एजुकेशन के सेक्टर में it's also doing some initiatives and in the healthcare also they started some programs for improving the health status. Now vicious circle of poverty, ये एक सर्किल कैसे बन गया है? How it become a vicious circle of the poverty? अगर हम बात करें कैसे ये एक पॉवर्टी का चैनल बन गया है, कैसे पॉवर्टी को बढ़ावा मिलता जा रहा है. Poor parents, due to the lack of education and health, may not be able to invest in their children's education and health, leading to a continuation of poverty across generation. देखिए, ये two reasons इसके, there are two causes. इसके दो causes हो सकते हैं. देखिए, first तो क्या? And the person does not have proper amount of money. People does not have proper money to invest. उनके पास या तो प्रॉपर मनी नहीं है इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए अपने चाइल्ड एजुकेशन पे, ऑन देयर चाइल्ड एजुकेशन. It also leads to poverty. Now, what the second one? The person may be educated. Person may be educated but unwilling to do job. So these two causes also leads to the poverty. ये दो reason भी है जिसकी वजह से ये poverty का cause हो सकता है. Now, positive example of Japan. Countries like Japan have invested heavily in the human resource, education and health. Despite lacking significant natural resources, this investment has been made and developed and the wealthy as they are proper efficiently utilize other resources. जैसे हम अगर हम example लें जापान का, तो जापान ने अपने ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को डेवलप करने के लिए डिस्पाइट दे आर फेसिंग सो मैनी नेचुरल डिजास्टर्स, दे हैव स्पेंट सो मच इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑन ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट टू मेक इट वेल्दी एंड हेल्थ. In essence, the chapter implies the country's population can be transformed into a valuable asset. At the last of this chapter, we can conclude that the country's population can be transformed into a valuable asset. ये हमारी एक प्रायोरिटी बनती है, या हम कहें कि ये हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि हम ह्यूमन बीइंग अपनी जो रिसोर्स है एज इकोनॉमिक रिसोर्स उसको हम एक वैल्यूएबल एसेट में ट्रांसफॉर्म करें, ना कि एक लायबिलिटी में, थ्रू द प्रॉपर इन्वेस्टमेंट. राइट. नाउ क्लास 9, as our chapter is over, short notes are over, we will do is short question answers. They are very important from point of view of exams also. First one is, what does people as a resource mean? It refers of viewing people as an asset that contributes to the development of the economy. Next question, what is human capital? Human capital क्या होते हैं? Human capital is the knowledge and skills that provide possess with help in economic development. All these question answers are related to our notes only, so you can do by yourself also. I will just read the question, you can write the answers by yourself. How is human resource different from other resources? Right? So here I have written some short answers. Now you can elaborate these answers also by write down in your own words. What are the two types of population based on productivity? Right? Productive and unproductive. How can investment in education benefit the economy? जैसे अगर हम investment education में करते हैं तो how it benefit to our economy? Write down this answer also in elaborate way. What are the factors that affect the quality of population, education, health and skill development? बच्चा यहाँ पर मैंने आप लोगों को हिंट प्रोवाइड कर रखे हैं इन क्वेश्चंस के. राइट. ये भी हिंट है आपका, ये भी हिंट है. Write down this answers in elaborate way. ना ऐसे टाइप क्वेश्चंस are there. So you can do it by yourself. What is disguised unemployment? Here the example is not given, so you can give example also. Right? Explain it with example. Example are here, but write down in a elaborate way. Why is health important for human capital? Just we have read now. Name the 3 sectors of economic activity. Again explain this. I just gave you the hint of these questions. So write down by your own. So class, our chapter is over. Hope you understood. Right? Class 9. Any doubt? In case if you find any doubt or you have any difficulty regarding this chapter, you can ask me, you can comment me. I will definitely give you the reply. So till then, class 9, bye. In the next session, we will meet with new chapter.